welcome. Hey, y'all. This is Sister Nayera with the Heal on Purpose podcast, hosted by the Repair of the Black Family. We are truly excited tonight to bring forth to you another wonderful episode as it relates to healing on purpose. You know that our mission and our goal is to strive to eradicate generational trauma, generational drama, limiting beliefs, and self sabotaging behavior patterns. And tonight, I'm truly excited to bring forth to you another solution. That's right. I am bringing forth to you another solution. And tonight's episode is going to be very, very powerful because we're talking about taking back your power from within. Now, if you're anything like me, you've lost your power at some point in time, but it's not what happens to you, it's what happens for you. And so because tonight we are going to bring forth the solutions, I'm asking you to go ahead and get your tea. Make sure that you got some pen and some paper so that you can take notes, because we are going to present to you some solutions tonight. And tonight, my guest, I'm truly, truly elated to bring forth my guest, because my guest is a powerhouse. Come on now. A powerhouse. Her name is Lori Atwater. She's a faithful woman. She's a widow, a mother of two, a grandmother. She's a product representative of TLC, a six-figure earner, a leader, my mentor in the company of TLC. And tonight, I present to you Lori Atwater. Come on in, Lori. Come on in. It's so good to see you. Oh my God. We are here. We show up for one another tonight. Did we do it?
Amen, amen, amen. Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I couldn't have it no other way. I mean, just to be able to be in your space, to hold space with you is a blessing. And I hope and pray as my people come in tonight, y'all drop some yellow hearts, because we all gonna share space tonight, okay? And to share space with a beautiful, powerful Black woman that's healing on purpose. Healing on purpose is absolutely amazing. So, Lori, I did give the listening audience a brief introduction of who you are. Please let us know from your perspective, because that's paper. That's paper now. From your perspective, who are you and how you show up in the world?
Thank you, Sister Naira. I give all praise and honor to our God, who is head of my life, and that is how I represent as a woman of God first. Before I start anything in my life, I go to Him for guidance. And I got involved in total life changes. And just a disclaimer, my coins in my bank is not all from.
Right.
And so,
Right.
and I'm just so thankful that um, even the word says in Ecclesiastes about the seven streams of income. So
Oh,
I'm so grateful that He has afforded me the opportunity to build my wealth and build my bank.
come
And
on.
so, yes, and so I am ever so grateful.
Yes, yes, yes. And we're living in a dispensation of time where we have to place our attention and our interest on
Mhm.
being wealthy, right? Well and healthy. And so, Lori, as y'all come on in, I want y'all to go ahead and share this message. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. So, Lori, you started out very powerful. As a woman of God, you put God first on everything
Everything.
that you do. And so, I would just like to ask a question. As it relates to being a woman of God, how
Mhm.
did you get on your path of devotion, of just being a woman of God?
Well, I've always actually been connected spiritually because of my upbringing.
Mhm.
But what drew me closer was the loss of my husband. I was married for 31 years.
Mhm.
And as we know in marriage, every day is not sunshine, every day is not 100. But I gave
Yes.
31 years until the Lord called him home. And when the Lord called my late husband home, it was almost like a part of me, my rock, left. My heart just tore in two. So I had to really, really hone in and lean in on God like I never did before.
Mhm.
And not just my husband. 2 years ago, actually, Sunday makes the anniversary date of the legend of my life, my father,
Mhm.
Dr. Walter James Williams. When he left, I thought life was not even worth living anymore.
Mhm.
I am one of those daddy's girls.
Come on.
And so he taught me that the day is going to come that I'm going to have to roll up my sleeve and practice everything that he taught me in life.
Mm.
And so, even though that I was reared in the church, I had to really apply all of my knowledge, all of my training, all of my upbringing, literature and about everything. I
Mhm.
had to give it to God.
Mhm.
And so it took tragedy
Yes.
to take me where I am today.
Mhm. Mhm. Wow. And I understand, loss, and I know each person loss is personalized. Woo, come on now. The
Yes, it is.
losses they become that is personalized. And
Yes,
the
it is.
one key word that you said, because we're talking about taking back your power. You said
Mm-hmm.
you had to apply
Mm-hmm.
everything that all of what you knew of God, you had to get into action with it. You had to get into motion with that. But before you could even get to that point, what was your mental state like?
And I don't know if you have a picture to reference because I want to reference the lady
Yeah.
that was broken.
Yes.
And when I say broken, I'm being transparent
Yes.
with my sisters tonight. Mentally just destroyed
Mm-hmm.
and feeling as if I had nothing to live for.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened as a result of that, I found comfort in food.
Mm.
I ate when I got down. I ate when someone would say certain words to me. I ate from criticism, ridicule, issues on the job. That lady there, I don't even know if you could blow up the light blue.
Mm-hmm. Now
Was
that's the biggest it can go, but you trust me, you can see it on the screen. Yes.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was that lady there that fell into a mental, a mental breakdown.
Mm.
And there was something inside of me, and that's what I every day wake up and tell the devil.
Mm-hmm.
You should have killed me back then when you had half of me that was gone.
Yeah.
You should have took me out then because what I had to do was to go deep on the inside and pour out and retrieve the lessons that I learned from my father,
Mm-hmm.
who was a warrior and who taught me not just lip service, he lived the life that he
Yes.
preached about.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I had to watch him in action with naysayers, with criticism, and how to just pull up by your bootstrap. Because my dad, at a late age in life, got his earned doctorate degree.
Yes.
I'm not talking about going online, printing out a doctor. I'm talking about sweating at the brow, books this thick, writing a theses, and walking across Tryon University stage. And he taught me later in life that when they say you can't, you got to show folk. And what my dad did, he quietly got his doctorate degree. He didn't publicize it. He applied what the Bible says about what you pray about in secret,
Okay.
how God will reward you openly.
Come on.
People wondered, when did this doctorate degree come?
Yes.
He
Yes.
did that thing and he did it silently. And
Yes.
you talk about a silent storm. He
Yes.
taught me how to walk through adversity. And
Yes.
even when it looked like
Yeah.
things are not going to lift up or rise up, he
Yes.
taught me to just keep stepping anyway when you put God first.
Yes.
He said, when you abide in me and my word, and you ask what you will,
Yes.
and he didn't say it might be done. He said it shall be
Shall
done.
be. Come
So
on now.
my daddy is one of those forces that showed me, when you abide in him, ask whatever your goal is, your heart desire, and watch him work.
And watch him work. And I understand exactly what you're saying, because I
Yeah.
got an opportunity to experience your dad. Now, I didn't go into my upbringing, right? But I was raised in Greater St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church.
All right.
Okay, my uncle Walter taught me
Yeah.
faith, and I can truly say, because of him and showing me the way that I'm grounded by God's permission.
Mhm,
I know
mhm.
Christ,
That's
and I know how to walk with them. And I have to give the credit to the examples in my life. And Uncle Walter was definitely my first example of what a man of God from that pulpit, what he
yes.
sound like, what he looked like, and
Oh,
just being in that. And so, as women, we go through things.
yes.
We go through things and we get silent. And you said something, you said that was very crucial. And if you all hear some points and you want to ask some questions, please drop it in the comments. But you said something that was very key. You said, I ate criticism. I
Mm,
ate broken. I ate these things, right? So your food was becoming not your corrective medicine, but your destructive power. It was the destruction through the pain that you was going through the food.
that's
My
right.
God, my God.
That's
And so as you was going through this, losing your husband of 31 years, first of all, just tell us what does a marriage look like, holding on, not just holding on, but being in a marriage of 31 years and then no more. Like, tell me about the 31 years. What did that look like? Joy.
the 31 years. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. I had the opportunity to see, you talk about a man of God also, my late husband. He was a force to be reckoned with, because I would see him. He was a prayer warrior.
Mm-hmm.
He covered the family in prayer, and
Mm-hmm.
he covered me in prayer.
Mm-hmm.
When he went back to school also to get his degree, he had got an engineer's degree over at the Tampa University.
Mm-hmm.
And I would ask him, I say, but you already, bank account look good, your restaurant is on point.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you need to? And he say, babe, I'm doing it to prove a point, because they say I can't do it.
Mm.
And I want to show you what's inside of your
Mm.
husband. So he taught me also how you use the negativity and you use the naysayers as a push to accomplish goals in life. So this was a man that showed us through action. He showed me through his walk of faith
Mm-hmm.
what that looks like when it seemed like, and when people say, oh, you can't accomplish this and you got so much on your plate and what are you doing this for? He showed whatever my heart desire, God said I can have it just for the asking. So I learned from him of how I can have whatever my heart desire,
Mm-hmm.
because we own wealth of every mind. Our Father owns the cattle of 1,000 hills,
Ooh,
the wealth
right.
of every mind. And just to know that I'm an heir to that.
Yes.
So my husband showed me, and he demonstrated, use your royalty, use your heritage to get whatever your heart desire in life.
Mm. Wow, that's powerful. Now, here we go. You lose your husband. You get to that point of brokenness, and you showed us that picture. You started to eat yourself out of here. How did you reclaim yourself? What?
It
Show me what that looked like.
one day, and that's why it pays to have praying friends,
Woo.
people around you that have your best interests at heart, because everybody who say that they for you ain't. And so I had a dear friend, and she had lost her husband as well. She invited me to a tea party at her house. She said, look, both of us look like we're pregnant, and we just made it real, and we
Mm-hmm.
could talk to each other like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, we are going to lose our life if we don't do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to really, really go into deep meditation, and I had to pull on all of the knowledge, Bible verses. And there is a song about how you would just tie a new knot and just hold on. David had to encourage himself. And I had to go deep into that and pull myself up out of that. So I said yes, I went to it.
Hold
And there
on,
was
Lori. I don't want to lose that point because I feel like somebody needed to hear that point right there. You
okay.
said David had to encourage himself. And there's a song that say you got the tie. What a new knot.
Every day. And I'm gonna tell you, and when the devil, what we have to realize with the devil is not a thief, does not go to rob an empty house.
Oh, wait. Say it again.
A thief only robs a house that he knows got value in it.
Teach.
And the devil, what the devil do, his purpose is to kill, steal, and destroy. And he start with this right here,
Your mind.
with the mind. His job is to go in, and if he can attack your mindset,
Yes, yes,
then
yes,
the battle is over.
yes,
And I had to reclaim what I know. And what I know is that I am a victor
yes,
in God.
yes,
I claim the victory,
yes,
not him.
yes, yes.
He was after my mind. And I got on my knees and I prayed. I prayed. I prayed. I said, God, it's got to be a way. On a Friday, I went to the tea party
Mm-hmm.
because on Monday, I was supposed to sign papers to have some surgery for hemorrhoids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
With all the eating, stuffing myself, medicate myself with food, I began to suffer from constipation, and my stomach literally looked like I was 9 months pregnant. So when I went to the tea party, they showed a video, and in the video, it showed literally what's going on the inside of
Mm-hmm.
my gut and my intestines, and how all the toxins, bacteria. And when I saw a before and an after picture of what the tea do, I said, Coach, I'm in.
Yes.
Sign me up. And so to fast forward, I don't know if you were able to see me now,
Mm-hmm.
but I got on, I was led to these products. And I'm telling you right now, I live, breathe, and move by these products. I am not on no kind of doctor prescribed meds. And
Teach.
so I needed to find something naturally that can help me when my mood was low, when I wasn't feeling 100%, didn't want to get out of bed, wanted to draw my blinds and sit in a dark room. I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was at death's door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Diabetes run on both sides of my family, so I was dealing with the potential of being all of that.
Yes.
And the frightening part, you talk about diabetes, when I watched my father succumb to 2 leg amputations,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I said, devil, it's on.
Okay.
It's on. And
Okay.
so I had to go all in. And so when I went all in, I went in with 3 products. And I said, God, if you could just show me the way. He presented these things in my life, and I'm telling you, I have no longer been the same.
I was gonna show that picture, David. Can you? My husband in the back, he engineer. Can you show that picture? Because we got to show how you took back your power naturally. And
Naturally.
as he pull up that picture, there we go. And it says, I once was unhealthy and overweight. I didn't know that my body was filled with toxins and parasites. Regularly, I experienced extreme fatigue, bloating, and constipation. When I tried the products from Total Life Changes, toxins and parasites exited my system, which also resulted in my weight loss. I now have energy to enjoy life without feeling fatigued, bloated, constipated, and I feel brand new and alive again. Look at God. Before and after. Come on now. And this is, you can take it down now, David. This is total life change.
Yes, it is.
And so tell me about the first product that you can say. And as we talk, I'm talking to my listening audience because we got to understand now that the mind, the brain, and the gut has to be in alignment, right? Your brain, your gut is your second brain. And so to cleanse the second gut, you're also cleansing mentally. And for those that fast, because I fast too, those that fast, this actually strengthens the fast because you're daily getting rid of and you're eliminating you getting down into the cellular level, you getting down and removing that the sludge. Am I right? The sludge
Absolutely.
that's backed up in you. Okay, good. So Lori, tell us about the first product and why that product helped you.
The first product, now I take what a product called NutriBurst. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
NutriBurst, we kind of give that the slogan of liquid gold,
Okay.
because what it has 72 minerals and vitamins in there, amino acids. 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 10 salads. I know I'm not a salad eater. And
Mm-hmm.
it didn't make sense for me to even try to play with myself to say, well, I'm going to eat a salad today and try to balance my diet. No, I nip that in the bud with 1 tablespoon of NRG. I just pop the top, take my squig, and I'm on my way. 10 salads a day. You talk about a powerhouse.
Mm.
And it also has other ingredients in there that curb your appetite. So it works with the mind as well. So your mind is not telling you, oh, you're hungry, hungry, hungry. That NutriBurst, it puts his foot on the neck of your cravings.
Teach.
I won't go a day without it.
Mm-hmm.
My second ingredient, my second is the NRG. Now, this one here, I refuse to start a day without NRG. Now, my NRG, this contains an ingredient that I consider my medicine
Mm-hmm.
because it has what they call 5-HTP. And if you do your research, what that does is increases the serotonin in your brain. There are some people who get prescriptions from a doctor that do what NRG do, that increases the serotonin. It's that feel good chemical in the
Yeah.
brain. So for those who suffer from the anxieties or the low moments in life, the NRG helps keep you up, keep you
Yeah.
balanced, and
Yes.
keep you alert, keep you focused, keep your
Yeah.
clarity on point. And
Yes.
it also has chromium in there. Since I know diabetes run on both sides, I need to fight with all I got to keep sugar at bay. And what this NRG do is to keep sugar levels suppressed.
Yes.
So if I eat, there won't be a spike. Before taking this, I used to eat, fall asleep, then get up again, eat again, crash. Now with NRG, I don't have the crash because my sugar level remains balanced. And to this day, I am not diagnosed with no pre-diabetes, no diabetes, no high blood pressure, zero, nothing.
Absolutely. And I gotta attest to that inner attest to all the products, but that NRG, I call it awakening the inner God, right?
Yeah,
Inner God. That's what I call it. Awakens you. I mean, I take it and I open it up and I pour it in my sea moss, and I put my little hot tea in there. My husband and I, we have our ritual, our routine, however you want to say it. We own this. We own these products.
yes.
But one of the things that I love about it, because I'm a pretty busy woman and I have a lot of energy, right? But the focus,
Oh my.
when I tell you I
I'm
get tasks done, okay, I can start something and stop it, right? And I'm checking things off, right? And I do a lot of studying throughout the day. So my awareness, my alertness, I'm there. And then, to be able to have an increased sense of just spunk,
just, and
just
you know what? Now, one thing I got to attest also, I work in the jail. I'm a counselor.
yeah, talk about it.
NRG. Before I got introduced to it, I used to be unable to focus. I'm here, there, everywhere. Everybody demanding this, doing classes, and losing my place of what I was doing was all over the place. I was jittery. I just did not have nothing mainstream. Now, to be in a jail working with high profile
Yeah.
felons,
Yes. Yes.
murderers, you name it,
Yes.
I'm able, as calm as I can be, I will get to you when I can get to you.
Come on now. Come on. Come on.
And it keeps you at a balance.
Yeah.
Any woman, man, woman, girl, or boy, if they don't do nothing else for themselves, they owe themselves to get Not just all three products, but don't get the three without the NRG.
Okay, that part. Yes. Now, and we're gonna go to this tea, but I want to thank God for your praying friend. See, you said that you got to have somebody around you. See, there's power in connectivity.
It
It's
is.
power in community, right? It's power in unity, right? And for your friend to see not only where you was at, she identified where she was at. And it's like love don't leave behind. Come
Right.
on now. If you
Absolutely.
listening to this podcast today, this is an act of love because the products came into my life, and I want to get to the tea. We're not gonna get off. We still on it. I'm talking about somebody that may be praying for you or see you in a condition that you may can't see yourself.
Right.
Right? You might can't see where you at, but when opportunity knock, you got to be at least aware enough to know I could answer the call.
Mm-hmm.
And so you answer the call of your friend. But here it is, you come to me. You came to me a couple years ago and I was like, no, cuz I'm not really on that. But I had some medical situations going on. But
Mm-hmm.
time
Mm-hmm.
brings about a change.
Yes, it does.
Right? And I got to the point of need of necessity because now I'm ready for that change that God had presented to me a couple of years ago. And I am experiencing that change. See, most people may not know that I have what is an autoimmune fibromyalgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
learned how to deal with that naturally. But as I'm getting older and I don't eat, I really my meals are very minimal, but the weight still comes on. But here you go. You give me something to cleanse my gut at a way that had never been cleansed. You like, cuz, just drink the tea, just drink it. Just get, and my daughters have it. I didn't do it. See, I'm talking about opportunity now.
Right.
You got to be a quick thinker, a fast mover, cleanliness internally, externally, right down to the modern times. This is a modern way of cleansing. And I took this, and for 7 days, my husband and I, that's how we started out, Lori. 7 days. And we were just pouring these 2 little sachets in our water. And good God Almighty. Tell us about the tea, Lori.
You can't, I won't go a day without it. Every day. The tea has 9 ingredients in there. And I won't break down all 9, but they work in synergy with each other. We're not allowed to produce medical claims, but all I could say is what it has done for me. Like I said, I looked 9 months pregnant, very unhealthy, finna have surgery, constipation, irritable bowel, leaky gut,
Mm.
intestinal issues. My insides were destroyed. And yes, there are ingredients in there that helps with the lining of your colon. And it does so many other things that if you don't find it necessary to cleanse our colons, 5 feet long,
Teach.
3 centimeters wide.
Yeah.
That's a lot of toxins and stool waste backed up in us from months and months. You can't live and function and be 100%. You can't be your whole vibrant self when you're weighed down
Mm.
with all of that gook. If you can imagine, if you in your garbage can, just tie a knot over it, just overnight, untie the knot that next morning. And if that was just overnight, imagine what your insides are suffering when it's dealing with months of backup. It is unbelievable and it's shameful and it's a sin that we are letting our fellow brothers and sisters suffer a silent, slow death, killing themselves by not sharing that there is a solution. There is balm in Gilead. And the
Mm,
balm, yes, it is. And it's
mm,
yours for the taking.
mm.
It's,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. And so I know with these 9 powerful herbs, the ability, we started a 15-day challenge
We
of
started the 15-day challenge, and just so I could document for my day 7, I'm doing my portable, and that's another thing that the company offered. Okay, ladies, this is my portable in the
I know you used to talking to the ladies, but we got men on here too. So men get healed on purpose as well.
yes, and actually
I'm gonna join you in some tea because
I'm
praying
referring to
friends
us.
get healed together.
Yes, I'm referring to us as a whole, as a people.
Come on
And
now.
so every day, healing on purpose to me is intentional.
Yes.
You've got to purposely set aside a time that you are going to love yourself enough to live the best life that you can live. You can't live it when your system is literally shutting down on you with the waste. And it's a slow death. You see it gradually. I used to suffer from anemia, cold fingers, cold
Mm,
toes,
mm-hmm.
just brown teeth. Everything was just depleting
Come on now.
in my system. And the vibrancy, as you could see, my teeth. Now, I don't have a black cast.
Right. Right.
There is also an ingredient in our tea that deals with bacteria in the gums and
Mm-hmm.
in the gut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so, as I said, we're not doing any medical claims, but if you want to see a difference in your life, you owe yourself better health.
Yeah. Yeah. To be able to, take back your power is taking back your health and taking back your wealth, right? To be well mentally, spiritually. I believe as we coach our clients, we attack healing, or should I say, we confront healing from a spiritual, a mental, and emotional, right? And we have to really know how to hone in on emotions because a lot of us put up facades. I'm
Mhm.
good, I'm straight, right? The emotional, but really we suppressing, like we pack in the emotions. It comes with a physical waste weight as well. And so as we are going through and you're talking about the products, what I see is the healing on purpose and taking these products, but we detoxing or we're cleansing spiritually. We're cleansing mentally. We're cleansing emotionally. But these products helps you to cleanse physically, which going to also create an effect on the spiritual, the mental, and the emotional. And the beautiful part of it is it also, come on now, we talking about healing on purpose. We talking about healing money relationships.
Absolutely. Because, you know, when you are in your prime, your best health, that attracts fire, catch fire.
Come on now.
And speaking of fire, my son, who is a firefighter in the prime of his life, this young man when he goes to work out, he's got a little, TikTok blog or whatever. But when he goes to work out, he's showing the people because they ask him, what are you doing? Where are you getting the energy from? And you don't crash with it. You feel great. You look great. What are you doing? And so when he do his little NRG and work out, it attracts other people.
Yes.
They want to be a part
Yes.
of his journey. And I would offer anybody out there who's listening, yes, we're rebooting. We're getting brand new blood in the organization. I'm looking for new crew. So if you are out there and you see the value in working on yourself, even in the next few days, after this challenge is over,
Yeah.
we'll be doing another
We're
challenge.
doing
And
a
when I tell you
yes.
that there is a rebirth in this challenge, even though we at day 7, you talk about a mental and our challenges. For those of you who are not aware, we're not just doing the physical, we're working on removing all of the sludge, all of the negative thought pattern, all of what you've been told you could not do in life, and all the things that the devil tried to discredit you and break you down and tell you that you can't do this and you won't be a success in this. Our 15-day challenge is to put notice to the devil that we are cleaning out all the cobwebs,
Yes, yes.
all the baggage from the past,
Yes, yes.
and we are coming new
Yes.
with our new self,
Yes.
new thoughts, because the battle is in our mind.
Yes.
And so we're taking this time to reclaim our
Yes.
life back,
Yes. Yes.
taking our walks. We have a young lady who's 71 years old on our
Yes.
team.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
She's a yoga instructor.
Yes.
And to see her out there doing the work mentally, she's doing her walk, even though it's a physical, she's doing her walk, and she's lining up with her higher power early in the morning,
Yes.
that she's giving prayer and
Yes.
asking, God to lead and guide. It's so much that we're getting from this until the experience is better than the journey.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I would employ any one of you who find yourself worthy enough
Come on now.
to want to be better,
Yes. Yes.
think better.
Yes.
You owe yourself before you leave this world.
Yes.
And there's no better time than now.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Join us on this journey.
Join us on this journey. And the oh my gosh, you said so much. And it was the rebirth for me.
Yes.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan just told the members of the Nation of Islam and really to the world, if you go watch it, he said, we got to be reborn again. See, when you reborn, like that means you got to go back and you got to give birth to a new reality. Come on now. And
Okay.
to go
Okay.
back up into for me, this is what it means to me. And as you were saying it, I tapped into this energy that you got to really give birth to a new way of thinking,
Hmm.
a new way of living, right? You got to be able to tap into that unspeakable joy
Yes.
that
Yes.
nothing that comes your way will rob you of your joy. And so with these products, we're talking about real people, real results. And as we come back in the 15 days, we're going to do a podcast with some of the women that's on these products.
Awesome.
And I'm telling you, Lori, or in those that's listening, and we're talking about the product, but really we're talking about life.
Life.
We're talking
Life.
about a total life change that you get in a tool, because the
Yes.
real work starts with you.
Yes, it
Right?
does.
The real work starts with changing your mind, changing your eating, right? But sometimes we got that, what I'm gonna call it like this, that past life, things that we've done to ourselves that we got to go back to clean up in order to come up into present time. And the products for me is helping me to go back some years of dross, some years of sludge to bring that down so that I can be new again. Come on
Right.
now,
That's right.
being
That's
made
right.
new again. And so, as we are getting ready to wrap this up, what I'm saying and what you're saying is we getting real people with real results, losing weight, right? Getting rid
Yes.
of the parasites, having energy like they've never had before. But overall, we told the girls, listen to this, y'all, for those that's listening. We told the girls, write a love letter to yourself.
Hmm.
Right? And as we were saying that at 7-7 on here, so that let me know that God is present. Look, write a love letter to yourself. And as you write a new love letter, you're writing a farewell letter. Goodbye.
Mm.
What can you say goodbye to in your life? Somebody that's listening to this podcast tonight, you got to be strong enough. You got to be able enough to not cane, able enough to tell your old self goodbye. And I believe that when you build in a house, you got to build that house on a good foundation, like Uncle Walter would say. You can't build your house upon a sand.
That's right. That's
So
right.
what are you laying down foundationally that it's gonna move you forward in life? And so as we are talking about getting better spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, but we also building a team.
Yes.
We're also building generational wealth. See, one of the things that I love, and thank you, like you was talking about the praying friends, I thank you for being a prayer warrior in my life, because not only did I come on and accept to be better, but my husband did. My husband said, babe, listen, the man got to get better. The man
That's,
got to heal on purpose, because
that's right.
we can't keep suffering from the done lap. Done lapped over the belt buckle, right? The men got to get better. Then my daughters joined on. See, we're talking about repair of the Black family, but the product is also generating wealth. You talked
Yes.
about the 7 streams of income. We have a team now that women and now men, we got 2 men on our team. They're
Mhm.
also getting paid to be healthy. Come on now.
You can't ask
The,
for
the, the
more.
impact of helping somebody else, but you get to be a business partner with us.
That's right.
Come on.
And even in the business, I also now it's a couple of points I just want to just go back and
Go.
pull when you talked about the farewell.
Yes.
I want for some reason in my spirit is speaking to somebody who also need to say farewell to accepting people talking to them a certain way. I don't know
Mm,
who that's for.
mm,
It could be a young lady who have a male that don't respect her and
mm,
value her as
mm,
the queen that she is, and she's been tolerating it.
mm,
It's things like that that we have to confront and center to.
mm,
And in writing the letter, is writing a letter to that beautiful queen that you are, and saying, I no longer will accept being treated less than what I
mhm,
deserve. And in writing the letter, it's saying, I choose to even go a different route now in my
mhm,
life.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
And so we have become richer, not just in bank wise and coins. We have become richer as a result of this partnership, this team that we're building. And in the team building, what I love about our team is nobody is left behind.
Nobody.
If you even brand spanking new, you
Yes.
are being grabbed by the hand. You are being given all the tools. We are available. I want to say 24/7 because I'm on the phone wee hours in the morning knowing I have to get up, but I'm on the phone with different individuals answering questions. I'm not sending people on voicemail. You talking to a live coach Lori,
Come on, coach.
okay? And in that, that shows how we value our team members.
Yes.
We love on our team members. We appreciate our team members, and we let them know that you're not walking this walk by yourself.
Come on. Healing on purpose.
All of this is intentional.
Everything. Everything. And so tonight, as we get ready to wrap this up, we're making a call. It's a call to action.
Yes.
This is a call to action. First of all, a call to action to set yourself in heaven at once. Set yourself in a new realm, in a new space, to build, to connect, to build community, right?
Yeah.
Collaboration is the new currency. And so we're collaborating on a new mindset, a new emotional well-beingness. We are collaborating on healing on purpose.
Yes.
We're asking you, if you're listening to this and you know it may not be for everybody. We understand everybody ain't gonna come. Many are called and few are chosen.
That's
But
right.
you got to choose yourself.
You've got to choose
You
yourself.
got to choose yourself to be better for yourself. Somebody that's listening to this, please write that down. Even on my podcast, you got to choose yourself for higher grounds. And so the T is just a tool or avenue to be connected to powerful women and men that's going somewhere, that's doing something, that's supporting one another in this world today. If it's nothing else but a support system. Because the enemy and the enemy is on the attack for our minds. And when as the enemy is getting stronger and more bolder, we got to be mindful. We got to be able to know that food is truly our medicine. And so as we are taking these products, we're presenting to you another tool. Come on now. Another tool to heal on purpose. Do it with people that's intentional, not only about their health and wealth, but will be intentional about yours. One thing I know about this team is we won't give up on you as long as you don't give up on yourself. So somebody that's listening to this podcast, if you want to be a part of healing on purpose, getting these products, Lori, please let them know how to wait your Facebook. Let them know how they can get in contact with you. You know, my brother David's gonna put your link up. He's gonna put my link up. If you was inspired by her story, look, support is all going to the same thing, right?
Right.
You got Sister Naira. I'm here. I'm doing the same thing, and then you got Brother David, who's doing the same. Called men, look, still starting for shit. Still, men need to be connected. I believe men should be connected to men, right?
Yeah.
You understand? But the thing is, the call to action is take charge of your healing.
That's
And
right.
we are presenting tonight a tool to help you with that healing process. So, Lori, before we get ready to close out, I got my tea here. I'm gonna drink it tonight, y'all. I put it right there. My husband and I, we create new routines in our marriage, and I'm telling you, it's connecting us together, and we loving this process. And so, Lori, please, what would you like to close on to the listening audience tonight? What words would you like to say to that man, that woman, that child, that family, as it relates to taking back the power from within?
I would like to, what came to me was actually something I told you when you explained what you saw that came out of you,
Yes.
and you told me, I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever it take, I'm in.
Yeah. 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 I did.
And my response to you was, I'm glad that you have come out of the rain.
Yes.
And what I want to leave with you all
Hmm.
is that don't go another day with the mindset that you're not worth being the best possible version of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to know that you are the queen and the king that God created because you are his heir, you're his child. Step in your rightful place, take your position, do whatever you need to do, but take control back over your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you take it back by taking care of your health. And when you take care of your health, then the rest is history.
Mm-hmm. There it is. You heard it. You heard it from my mentor. You heard it from my coach. You heard it from my friend. And you heard it from my big cousin. Take your power back.
Yes.
Power means to influence behavior, to
Yeah.
direct attention. What behavior patterns can you influence in your life? Where can you direct your attention that's going to take you to higher grounds? Take back your power from within. The God within wants some energy. God Almighty wants some energy. Inner God, waking the inner God from within. Thank you all so very much for listening tonight. Get your NutriVerse. Okay, y'all see them links. If you want to be a part of a team, put team in the comments. Follow Lori. Lori, what is your Facebook page or your Instagram? Or how can they what's your Instagram and your how do they reach you on Instagram? If somebody wants to follow you on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok.
Well, my Instagram is Atwater 33712. And because of where I work, there is some restriction on a
Okay.
lot of advertisement and posting that I can do,
Okay.
but I do enough to let viewers know how to click a link in my bio and get themselves started. There is also my son has a TikTok, Lolo 337 on 33712 on TikTok, and check out those. And I believe that there is a link that Coach David has put in the chat.
Yes. All
Okay.
right, there you have it. So tonight we thank you all for listening. And keep tuning in and tapping in with the repair of the Black family. And Lori, we're gonna go ahead and do some announcements, and then I'm going to talk with you in the back chat. Okay.
Okay.
Family, we want to thank you all so very much for listening tonight to the repair of the Black family, heal on purpose. Now, as you know, we started on this new venture, but we believe in everything that we put before you. So continue to support the Black family. Support the repair of the Black family. It's more than a business; it's a mission, and we are in the mission of saving lives. And with that being said, we definitely want you to get the book, Repair of the Black Family Anthology. It has 33 powerful authors given our stories, lessons learned, words of encouragement, and 3 repair actions, which is solution with each chapter. So you have suggested solutions of 99 suggested solution. This book, if you read the book, this book will answer a lot of things that you're going through and prayers that you have prayed for within the book. We believe that this book is the healing balm to our problems. You can go and get this book on Amazon. You also can get it from repairoftheblackfamily.com, www.repairoftheblackfamily.com. In addition to that, we have our upcoming 5-star retreat. I'm going to say that one more time. Our upcoming 5-star retreat in Orlando, Florida, September 18th through the 21st with Sister Naira and Brother David. We are going to take you into a sacred place and help you to heal on purpose. We are now booking for this retreat. We can't wait to serve you. By the way, it is my birth anniversary, and we are going to turn up September 18th through the 21st. You can text us at 727-623-5555 for the retreat to get more information on the retreat. I'm sorry I don't have the flyer up. Usually I do, but I forgot to put it up. So nevertheless, I just want to say that retreat is on. You can go on my Facebook page or on our Repair the Black Family page, and you can actually see that retreat. And if you decide that you want to get in the business of helping to help others heal on purpose with these products, definitely get in contact with either Coach Lori, Sister Naira, Brother David. We're all doing the same thing at the same time, saving lives. And we definitely want to help you be a better you. We thank you so much for listening, tuning in, and tapping in with the Repair of the Black Family. Heal on purpose. Peace.